Hello, everybody. I got a very stupid situation, I would say. This is a video on a retirement community that, well, for one, the majority doesn't care that this woman that was taking care of her dying relative is still living in the house that the relative left them to it. But the exactly 5 board members of this HOA. HOA should just be abolished because that's bull crap. It was left to her. It's her property. She shouldn't really have to move. Being the fact that the majority of the community is completely fine with it. It's the 5 out of touch board members. They're like, actually, this is a 55 plus community, but let's get to that video.
This is the Oakleaf neighborhood where 155 homeowners will have to pay a $1,000 special assessment to sue their 28-year-old neighbor. That's Bethany Michelle. She inherited a home after her father passed away. And today we are hearing from some neighbors who agree with getting her out.
It's really not about this young lady. It's about enforcing the age requirements across the board. They have the right to choose to live in an HOA, and they bought into an HOA where it's 55.
Okay. Correction. She didn't buy into the HOA. Her father either did or was pushed to be taken care of since the 55 plus community. Sure. She didn't buy into that. She was given a house within that community. She didn't agree to those said, I guess, rules. She hasn't caused a problem, by the way. The only problem here is the actual HOA, the people running it, having a rat shit piss issue, which then I'm guessing this lady just agreed with them. She didn't probably, I'm going to assume, she didn't originally have an issue with this younger lady being in the community until the board members probably got a little bit pissy about it, a little bit sped at if even. But hey, moving on.
I mean, yeah, there are some younger folks like me that live in here, and that's fine because I live with somebody that's over 55.
Okay.
Are you going to sell the house as soon as they pass? Are you going to sell it to somebody else? Or are you going to try and live there? Because right now, this lady is right in the same period of area that that her father passed. She's like right in that area of taking care of somebody that's in that age limit, sure. But what's going to happen when that person passes? Are you going to want to sell the home? With the way home pricing's going, I don't know.
You know, and while her dad was alive, there was no problem with the young lady living here. But the rules are the rules, and if we don't enforce the rules for one, we can't enforce the rules for all.
So you're under 55 living with your mom in this neighborhood?
Yes.
So if the same situation were to happen to you, you would
if my mom was to if something was to happen to my mom and she was to pass away, I would fully be under the understanding that I would not live here. Like, I cannot live here because I'm not 55.
Now, how do you feel about the litigation and the $1,000 you all will have to pay?
No one's excited about the $1,000. No one.
This community is now getting national.
How many people can actually front the $1,000? Because, you know, 55 plus age community, retirees, fixed income. Yeah, typically that fixed income also kind of, you know, makes it not affordable to, you know, just spend $1,000 willy-nilly.
Attention because of this issue, and that's bringing up some mixed feelings.
So how are you feeling about all the national attention? It's been a lot. Like, me as a person, personally, I am not equipped to deal with this. But being that I have been put in a position to potentially become an advocate for caregivers, to become maybe one of the first to figure out what goes on in a situation like this, to potentially even change the laws, because there are people who have reached out to lawmakers on my behalf. It's bittersweet, but it's for a good reason. Whether the outcome is in my favor or not, this needs to be very clear for all homeowners, all 55 plus people with caregivers.
Personally, I think she should move. I think her dad did her the great honor of leaving the house to her. But I mean, this is an over 55 community where they've chosen to be over 55. And I think it's really unfair.
Do you choose to age, Teehee?
That one homeowner who doesn't want to follow the rules is saying, all of you have to pay to sue me to get me out.
That homeowner is not the one saying you have to pay. It's the HOA that's choosing to spend, wait, $155,000 on a lawyer that's probably, that price is so darn high because it's a losing case. It wouldn't be that high probably if the case was a drop dead winner. This is pathetic the way this lady is acting. I get, okay, 55 plus community, rah, 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 follow the rules, rah, 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 but nobody functionally cared until somebody got pissy and actually, like, messed up about it. She, from what I can tell, being that nobody cared she existed, some people didn't even know she existed. She was causing no problems. She was not a problem. Sure, the age limit's there because, oh, quiet community. Oh, wait, quiet community. She wasn't causing problems. Some people didn't even know she existed. She wasn't being a noise issue. So, you're telling her she has to sell the house because she's not of age for the community. What other, I don't know of any other laws that require people to sell their houses, or like actual liable rules that force you to sell your property other than, I guess, government's eminent domain. Let's say your property is in a spot where it would benefit the government more to pay you off to leave, because they'd stuff pay you within the eminent domain rules, from what I understand. But an HOA, I feel like this is just reaching so far ahead that it's BS. This should be thrown out of court, because if this wins here, every other HOA within the country would be able to apply the same rules and be like, let's look back at case law. Let's look at this one right here. Oh, wait, the HOA won. So, time for you to follow it. Goodbye now. But like, hey, what's your guys' thoughts on this? I know this is a little bit nuanced. I'm aware some people have different thought processes on this. My angle is it's her property and she shouldn't be forced to pay it, especially because of the fact she wasn't causing an issue and the old people didn't realize she was there. Like, excuse me, what's wrong? I still missed what's wrong here, but like, hey, if you guys would like, comment, subscribe. I'm attempting to become monetized by the end of the year. Would be amazing. I'll see you guys next time. Bye now. Okay, after video Wes here, I found this interesting thing in the comments. This is U.S. Federal Law, Housing for Older Persons Act of 1995 that amends Fair Housing Act. It provides an exemption allowing certain communities to operate as age-restricted senior housing without violating prohibitions on discrimination based on familial status, families with children. Key requirements for 55 plus communities, the most common type. At least 80% of occupied units must have at least one resident age 55 or older. Well, is this for it to be fit? Okay, key requirements for it. Okay. The community must demonstrate intent to house older persons and through policies, marketing, and age verification procedures. It can restrict permanent residency by children under 18 with some. It can restrict permanent residency by children under 18 with some flexibility for temporary visits. Interesting. So you couldn't even have children living with you at that age. Interesting. Stricter 62 plus category where all residents must be 60 or 2 or older. Protects lifestyle and needs of senior communities. Quieter environment, age-appropriate amenities while balancing fair housing rules. Developers and HOAs reference HOA when marketing or maintaining 55 plus neighborhoods, condos, or active adult communities. So I guess the law supports what they want. I don't know why my body's drifting. Let's not die. Okay, guys, I know I'm moving around. I don't know why, but like, hey, moving on. I see that the law is like this, so I'm guessing she might maybe lose her case because the law is on the HOA's side. But again, I get there's reasons for this law. I get there's reasons for the rules in the community. But there's gotta be a point where there's a gray area. Because again, she was given this house and just observing how crazy housing's going. I mean, sure, she could probably make a pretty hefty profit from that house sale. Sure. And get a new house. Sure. More than likely. Yes, sure. It's a thing. But again, we have a very minority amount of people in that community that actually care about her existing within that area. So, something tells me majority should rule at that point. But knowing this information, guys, what is your opinion? Because mine's a little bit kind of more grayer than what I said before I found this. But again, it's weird. What's your opinion? Leave it down below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye now. Come join me on stream. Links in the description.